The fourth in the series of my battle against organised crime, its attempt to steal my home, make me homeless and ultimately murder me. The last episode, we left with the GAMSAT mark after 5 months worth of work as being the same as the one after 2 weeks worth of work. It just shows you how far the mob influences and its threats can get to. Also, the ability for people to get GAMSAT exams weeks before they need to sit the exams just shows privilege, I suppose. So I'd gotten some information about getting a fairer GAMSAT result overseas, which meant I would get the one that the result I deserved. And there's also a good possibility of getting a scholarship over there as well. So Mum wasn't too happy about it, but I wasn't going to leave her in Australia by herself. There was no way. Step sibling is a scumbag as it is. So no, she was coming with me no matter what. So after quite a bit of packing and toing and froing and this and that, we finally arrived in the UK. And the first day, Mum got sick. Now, if you believe in omens, that would have to be the most poignant omen you'd ever seen. So she got sick, and we spent the next week and a half in a motel just near Heathrow Airport. During that time, she got worse. After a couple of days, I had an appointment at University College in London. And I wanted to go, and she wanted to come. So we got in a train and went into the city centre. As soon as we got to, I'm not sure where it was, I'm sorry, there's so many stations there. I saw that she wasn't well. She was struggling just to stay on her feet. So we got back on the train. I bought 2 rolls from a vendor there, and we went back to the motel. I didn't end up going to London University College. We left and we went to Italy. We went to see a local doctor at her village, and within 3 days she was up and at 'em and around. I knew I should have known at that point that we should have come home. It was just too much of a coincidence for anything else to occur. So we did fly home after spending almost a week at Rome Airport due to the fact that my credit card did not have the limit to buy 2 tickets back to Australia. Not a nice situation, I can tell you, I can assure you. We finally got back to Australia after only about a month and a half of being overseas. Look, I was assured that if I sat GAMSAT overseas, I would get a fair and honest mark. And after sitting it twice here and getting the same bullshit, I decided I wasn't going to stay. So I packed Mum up again. We'd already had all the house packed up, so we just again flew overseas to Europe. This time it was a bit different. This time I'm going to leave for the next episode, but the little fact is that we ended up coming home after all the time that we spent in Europe. We had some Indians do an operation on Mum. It was the worst outcome. It was just an Indian and this French, I could only call him a French dipshit, that were experimenting on people with having no idea what they were doing. They were just total, utter morons. So, and we had to come home. But that's for the next episode. Thank you. Ciao.